Hey there folks, my name is Joe Robinson, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Heart of Gold by Mr. Neil Young in this fingerstyle guitar arrangement, or as some folks like to call it, the Neil Young song in E minor, as people request on my live streams. So this is a great tune to play, it's good fun, and this arrangement's pretty tricky. This is definitely a late intermediate level arrangement, I would say, and if you're maybe a solo singer-songwriter playing this song, you know, at your local gig or whatnot, this is a great version to learn if you don't want to play the harmonica, because what we're doing is we're playing all the harmonica parts on the guitar. So let's get right into it. And I wanted to let you know that I do have tab available for this entire arrangement, note for note, exactly as I play it. And you can check that out down below. So let's jump into it. First we have the intro, and the intro is pretty standard. So there we're just going from E minor 7 to a D, E minor. With that little hammering on from the open A string, the 2nd fret, open D string, the 2nd fret, and that D is played in that shape, just very much like a C chord, but moved up to the D position. 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Here comes the interesting stuff. This is the harmonica melody that Neil's playing, you know, with the harp, and we're going to play it on the guitar. So we go. Beautiful melody. So we have E minor, and then the pinky sliding up to that D note, 3rd fret of the B string, with that C chord being played. And then we pull off from the C note to the open B string, and then we come up to the D chord here, pinky on the 5th fret of the A string, ring finger on the 4th fret, and then we hammer on from the open G to the 2nd fret, and then open G, open D, as we play the G major chord. Okay, we have once more. And then we play this same D melody note, but this time over the E minor 7 chord. And then we play this chord, which is the C major 7, C in the bass, 3rd fret of the A string, and then open, 3rd fret on the high E, and then the pinky pulls off from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret, and then we play, which is the D chord, open E, D, 3rd fret on the B string, to an open G. If you're struggling with that, that's totally normal. It's very difficult to play this. It really took me a while to figure out how to do it. So, the intro so far. phrase, E minor, to a C major 9 there, C, B, and D. And then we play, which is F sharp in the bass with the thumb, 2nd fret. And then we're playing 2nd fret and the 1st fret with the G and B strings, resolving to that open G chord. And that's it, and then we just repeat. Except this time, instead of going to that D, we come up here and play harmonics, which is nice. Pinky on the D note, 10th fret of the low E string, and then the index finger playing the 7th fret harmonics on the top 4 strings. Well, really on the D, G, and B strings. And then we finish on a big old E minor harmonic, low E, and then G, B, E harmonic on the 12th fret. So there we have it. That's the intro. And you know, it's beautiful melodic music. There's nothing complicated in the harmony or anything. It's just a nice melody played over some chords, but it's very, very difficult to play. I think fingerstyle guitar is one of the most difficult styles to play on the guitar because it requires so much dexterity. Just about any rock guitarist out there, you know, you can be a famous rock star. You try to play this fingerstyle stuff, I think you'll find out it's pretty tricky. So let's go into the verse. The verse sounds like this. And then we go into the chorus. So we're just hanging on those chords, E minor to C to a G to G, repeating over and over again. And so we're kind of playing that in the bass. So that's pretty simple. And we're kind of accenting the backbeat. You know, I'm just letting the thumb pick hit the strings and the strings hit the frets. And then we add the melody. So we just have G, 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 E. And we hammer on to the E from the 7th fret to the 9th fret on the G string, while we play the C note in the bass on the 8th fret of the low E string. And then we go to D in the bass, first finger to the 7th fret of the G string. And then we come down here to the thumb being on the 3rd fret, ring finger being on the 4th fret. And we basically repeat. And we try and represent the vocal melody. So that's what we're trying to get across, is the vocal melody that Neil's singing. I wanna give, I've been a miner for a heart of gold. And then we go into the chorus, and the chorus sounds like this. what's going on there is we're playing this melody and we're just adding a few things around it. Basically, we're just going from E minor searching for to a C chord. And so what I like to do is have the low notes and play in octave to the high notes, so like this. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing B, second fret of the A string with the open E, and then A, open A, second fret of the G string, and then G, open G, the third fret on the low note, and to E, second fret of the D string, and low E, and then go into a G chord, and we're going B, E, D. Okay. I think the tab's really going to help you in this instance. And then we go to a C chord. How do I play that? Basically, I go from a C. I think that's how I play it. You can play it a number of ways. Basically going from this C chord, which is 8th fret, 7th fret, and then the 5th fret, and then D, E, and then we have C, G, A, and D. Just a nice suspended chord. And then we walk down, which is C, A, B, A, G. Okay, so we have the chorus. And this time we do it a little bit differently. Playing thirds there. So we have G and B, F sharp and A, E and G, and then B and E, and then the same, walk up to the G chord, C, walk down. And there we have it. So far in the song we have that'll keep you busy for a while. Learning this song is a several week, enterprise, I would say. So from there we're basically gonna play this kind of interlude bridge section, the harmonica melody that is, a higher octave this time around, and then we're gonna play the verse as a higher octave, and then we're gonna play the chorus with some harmonics. So that's gonna sound like this. So we start off on an E minor 7 chord, and the melody is the B note, and then we come to this C in the bass to an open D, so there's that suspended sound, and then we have a D and a G being played here, and then the melody up there on a D note. It's one of those instances where it doesn't make sense to think of this as like a G with a C in the bass or something like that. It's really just a C in the bass, D melody, and then a few suspended notes coloring the sound. And then we play C to B, and then we have the D bass note played with the thumb, 10th fret of the low E string, and then we do that little slide. Come back down there to the D note within that G chord. Once more. It's nice to let those strings ring out pretty much the whole time. And then we come to this little tricky figure. We have an E minor chord. It's cool harmonics. I feel like I gotta be careful when I play that because it's still not built into the muscle memory totally yet. So we're going high G on the 5th fret, harmonic of the G string, played at the same time as the C note on the 8th fret. We play G, E, D. So E, 12th fret harmonic, and then 7th fret harmonic. This is for that fella that said, do you ever use your pinky in the videos or do you just put it in your thumbnails? Here you go, mate. And then we go E, E, D, B. So high E, and then D on the 7th fret, and then B harmonic. And then we kind of walk up to a G with a little double stop here, G and B, walk back down to E minor. Same melody as here. So we play it up here. Okay, E minor. To a C in the bass, and then a C, D, G, and a D. You've already played that, so that's all repeating. And then we do the chorus, and the chorus goes like this. Okay? Now this is kind of an easy little figure because it goes B, A, G, E, straight down the pentatonic scale. So it's open B, and then 7th fret on the D string, harmonic G, 7th fret on the A string. And then we play, which is middle finger on the G note, 10th fret of the A string. And then we have E, and then D and A harmonic. And then the pinky, playing the B harmonic, 12th fret. And then we play that C with the bass note in the left hand. And then we're playing D, E, G, G. Then we walk down. And we keep it going. Which is where we go G and B double stops, F sharp and A. Okay. And I'm going to try and get through the last little outro section because I've got 2 minutes left on my camera before it shuts off. It's got a 30-minute record limit, which is apparently because of some bureaucracy of the camera business. DSLRs versus camcorders. Anyway, the outro goes like this. Basically, it's the same as the intro, except we kind of start off with this, which is Neil's harmonic, big harmonica moment. So it's just going E, open E, and then G on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then pulling off from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret of the B string, and then we do the same thing, but with the C in the bass. The melody there over that D chord is E, D, E, D, B. And it's all the same. There we have it, Heart of Gold. Hope you enjoyed playing that one. Cheers.